Welcome to Shelley Live. I am your host, Shelley Carter, owner, founder, and practitioner of Alder Healing Center, where health does matter. And I want to thank you for joining us in our previously shows. And for those of you who are new to the program, welcome. I'm really excited for tonight's conversation, which is peace over fear and action steps. We have a very special guest with us tonight. His name is Scott Terry. Scott, welcome to our program.
I am honored to be with you. I've seen a couple of your Facebook Lives in the past. I've known you for a while. I love what you're doing. I applaud you for your efforts to get the good word out to just as far and wide as you can. And it's truly a pleasure, a privilege to be with you tonight. So thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome. And I know your schedule is so busy, so I really appreciate that you're actually here. And especially with the coronavirus and all of that that's going on, it just means a lot to me. So, for those of you who don't know Scott Terry, he is the director and field development training or trainer for Nature Sunshine, which is corporate is located in Lehigh, Utah. It was funny, I was talking to him earlier and I said, now you're a father. I actually got corrected. He's like, no, father of six. And his wife's name is Zana. And so, Scott, I'd like you to share a little bit about your life and just because part of the topic tonight will be about the coronavirus conference highlights because Nature Sunshine just had the regional conference last week that I got to be a part of. And then we'll have a couple commercial breaks and a couple products that are really going to make a difference in strengthening your immune system and helping you through these times of fear and turmoil and people being sick. And so, Scott?
Yeah, thank you, Shelley. Again, I appreciate this opportunity to spend a few minutes with you and your Facebook Live participants, listeners. I love what I get to do. You mentioned that I am a director of field training and development at Nature Sunshine. I've been with Nature Sunshine for a long time. This fall will make 24 years since I joined Nature Sunshine.
So that's a long time.
It's a long time. It's essentially my career. And I can't imagine doing anything that I would enjoy more than what it is that I get to do. First, I get to be around amazing people, amazing healers, one of which is you, Shelley. And I feel buoyed up, lifted inspired by people like yourself that really want to go out and make a difference in the health of our world. My journey to Nature Sunshine, I didn't grow up thinking I would be an herbalist or even in sales necessarily. I was one of those odd people that likes numbers. And so I went to college. I got a degree in business finance. I thought that would be a lot of fun to help people with retirement plans.
Okay, I'm going to say that's a little strange.
It is. It's a little strange. It didn't take me long after I graduated from college to decide that that's not me. I love people. I love being around people. And so I wanted to get involved in a career that would allow me to be around people, to learn, to share, to encourage. And I just, through a series of fun, fortunate events, I was able to get my foot in the door at Nature Sunshine back in 1996 as a trainer back then. And in the 24 subsequent years, I've been able to get to where I'm currently at right now. I have the responsibility of working with about a third of the country as a Nature Sunshine representative. So I get to work with all the good people in Illinois and several of the surrounding states. So it's been a fun journey. It's certainly blessed my life. It's blessed the life of my family. You mentioned my 6 kids, and now 3 of them have spouses, and now we've added 4 grandchildren to our fold. But it's just been a wonderful, beautiful journey. And as I mentioned, can't imagine doing anything that would bring more satisfaction to my soul than what it is I get to do.
Yeah. I'm glad you brought up your soul, because people will say their heart or what they're passionate about in other areas. So but it's like working with you, I can see your heart and how much you care about not just what you do, but the people that you're working with and the support that you provide them. And it's amazing because it actually exudes from you, and which you don't really get in many places. So thank you.
I thank you, Shelley. I appreciate that. I hope it does come across as genuine, because it is. I've had opportunities to go and do other things with my career, but I just, nothing felt right.
Mm,
I like to surround myself with people like you, people that are healers, people that want first and foremost to offer a natural approach to health and healing that really, I think the world is perfectly positioned to receive. And I know we're going to talk about that tonight with all
yeah.
the kind of craziness that's going on. But yeah,
Hmm.
I have a healer's heart. I do love working with people. I've enjoyed my relationship with you through the years, and we just have a lot of good that we can do together in the weeks and months ahead.
Yeah,
So I have,
absolutely.
apologize for that. I
I,
had a, okay.
You're dinging away. See, he's a
Take it away.
wanted man.
No,
So you have a very large family. It's unusual that in the years I've been in business, that the average is maybe 3 or 4 children, and six is actually quite a bit more.
it's big.
And
Yeah.
as a father, as a grandpa, as a husband, and even just for your own self, your own body, your own soul, how has this coronavirus or the COVID-19 affected you guys, your family, or your life just in
Yeah.
general?
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Thanks, Shelley. Great question. Hasn't it been amazing? 2 weeks ago, would we ever have thought that we would be dealing with all the wild events that are going on currently? Nobody could have predicted that. So here we are. Fast
No.
forward a couple of weeks since all of this really started to boil up, and now we're having to deal with it uh, on a personal level. Much like a lot of the country, I cannot go into my office in Lehigh, as you indicated, anymore. So I'm working from home. We got an email
Yeah.
earlier this afternoon from our Vice President of Human Resources saying that we're going to be working from home for the foreseeable future. My wife is a school
Mhm.
teacher. She teaches fifth grade, so she's had to adapt. They're keeping all the kids at home, and I know this is the case there in Illinois and the surrounding states
Right.
as well. So this isn't
Yeah.
unique to me, but we've really had to alter our routine, haven't we? And
Yes.
and as you mentioned, with our family, we're fortunate in that 5 of our 6 kids live within about a half an hour of where we call home. I have 3 of them upstairs right now. 2 of our daughters that are married are here with
Okay.
their grandkids, so you might hear the
Oh,
pat 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 on the floor as during our conversation. But to your point, Shelley, I think with all that's going on, it has given cause for fear and for
yeah.
reflection, and really gives us a chance to reprioritize things in our world that probably have needed a little bit of reprioritization. With us specifically as a parent, I know you're a parent. Uh, it really, I think that the most important thing all of a sudden becomes the welfare of our posterity, of our
Yeah.
children. And so for me, that means making sure that our children have what they need. We don't want to operate in this world of fear. We want to be rational and prudent, but we don't also want to be oblivious to maybe the challenges that are still out there that are awaiting us. But more
Yeah.
specifically for us, it's making sure that we have the nutrition that we need, that we're going to need to get through the weeks ahead, making sure that we're well supplied with the immune, particularly the immune enhancing or strengthening products. So
Hmm.
we've worked with our kids, making sure that they have, and maybe a little bit later, if it's okay, I'd love to share 2 or 3 of my favorite immune products from Nature Sunshine.
Oh,
Making sure that our
absolutely.
family Yeah. So really, we know we're going to get through this. We all hope that it's short lived, but we don't know at this point in the journey.
Yeah.
But really,
Yeah. And I was just
we do
talking
want.
to a friend earlier today who lives out in Oak Park, and he was saying that the whole town's on shutdown.
Really,
They're in
wow. So
quarantine.
actually quarantined
They can
right to their
they can get
homes.
out to get food or maybe get gas for the car, but otherwise you're to be staying at home. So that's where it's gotten out here in at
Yeah.
least one of the towns.
Yeah. Yeah, and maybe in the days ahead that might be Lombard. That might be where I live in Spanish Fork, Utah. On top of all of this, yesterday, about 50 miles north of where I live, there was a 5.7 uh, earthquake up near Salt Lake City, and so
Really?
there, yeah. So it's kind of crazy for the people that hadn't already gone to the stores and hoarded all the basics. That little earthquake that we had yesterday has sent another wave of people running to the stores to clear out the shelves. But hopefully we're using wisdom. Hopefully we are prepared. We're prepared. But we'll get through this. We're tough.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an important, we need each other and we need each other as a community. I was watching a video the other day where one guy's out and it's in another country and he starts playing the piano of I forget the name of that movie. The girl that's on the ship and she falls in love with Jack and
Yeah.
so
Is it
then
Titanic?
somebody, the Titanic, yes. And so somebody else comes out on the balcony playing their saxophone, and somebody else comes out, and before you know it, people are coming out their doors and they're singing to the song and just listening, and it's like it's interesting how neighbors who you may not have even met or known before are actually coming out and they're checking in on each other, which I think is amazing.
Oh,
So,
exactly. Thank you, Shelley. That's beautiful. That's
yeah.
that's the human we need to really tap into and cheer each other on, support each other, and good days ahead.
Yeah. So, one of the things we were talking about earlier are our favorite products. And
Mhm.
as I do the work that I do as a colon hydrotherapist and an energy worker, prayer minister, and an intuitive, there's certain products that I do recommend to clients. And I know, Scott, you have what, two or three of your favorites that we're going to talk about
Yeah,
tonight?
yeah, thank you. I would love that if you don't mind indulging me to address maybe at least two, perhaps three of my favorites. And again, the times that we're in causes us to reflect a bit more on what do we want to have available. Uh, right now, we're in the middle of the COVID-19, so our immune systems are potentially under attack. So as I
Right.
think about immune type of products, probably my favorite immune product right now is a new one, actually, to our Nature Sunshine product line. It's a product called My Immune Defense, and it's
Uh-huh.
a powder. It is not in a capsule. It comes in a little canister, and it's based on 6 different mushrooms there's actually a group of scientists called mycologists, and mycologists study mushrooms and look for mushrooms that provide a healthy response to the immune system. So
Yeah.
this product, My Immune Defense, delivers a blend of 6 different kinds of mushrooms that get in and stimulate the properties of our immune system that maybe need a little shot of energy to help us
Mm.
deal with whatever we might be dealing with. I mentioned to you earlier, Shelley, I started taking this back in September when it was first introduced, and I
Yes.
haven't noticed any illnesses since then. So, normally I would have dealt with a couple of colds perhaps through the winter time, but nothing this
Mhm.
year. So that's my number one product right now is My Immune Defense. We also have another product by the name of VS-C. The
Okay.
C means that it's a
I love
Chinese
the
formula.
Chinese. Okay, yeah, because I would say that sounds
Yeah,
like a
you got it.
Chinese formula.
Yeah, very good. Yep, you probably have used it, know probably a lot about VSC. And the letters VS, you have to kind of uh, have to it's a little bit cryptic. We can't say that a product is good for viruses, for example.
Yeah.
Legally, the FDA, FTC wouldn't allow us to say that, but you might look at those letters VS and say, what could that stand for? And then, as you mentioned, the seed suggests that it's a Chinese formula. That's a really, really good product based on several different Chinese adaptogenic herbs that feed, support, strengthen the immune system. And then, boy, I need to do a quick shout out to our amazing product we call Silver Shield. The Silver
Yes.
Shield. Yeah, I'm sure you're a big fan of
When
Silver
I
Shield.
hear Silver Shield, I actually think of like way back in medieval where you had your shields and they were silver and you have that to protect you from the arrows and anything that would be coming at you.
I like that. That's a great visual metaphor of exactly what we're looking for. Silver, we know, taken in appropriate amounts and the right kind of silver, they enter the body. And again, they have the ability to ward off viruses, bacteria. If you're taking the right kind of silver, it will flush out of the body naturally. It doesn't build up. Some people like to try and make their own silver, and that can be a little bit dangerous. People that do that often end up with a little bit of a blue tint. That silver ends up getting trapped in their skin, and they kind of start looking like a Smurf, actually. So we would never recommend that, and our product does not do that. But we have Silver Shield available in a liquid that you would take internally. We also have it available in a gel that you could apply topically. In fact, we have several different versions of our gel. We suggest that if somebody's looking for a natural alternative to like this hand sanitizers that are out there and are being bought up and hoarded, boy, I would never take, well, I shouldn't say that. I would take one of those hand sanitizers if I had to, but there are much better options. Our Nature Sunshine Silver Shield Gel is one of those products that serves as a great natural sanitizer, helps with wounds, it disinfects cuts. So I could go on and on, Shelley. I won't do that, but thank you for letting me mention at least those three: my immune defense,
Well,
the VSC, and silver.
yeah, and one of the things I'm going to say about the silver that I've been studying up on is having the silver, whether it's the liquid and you're spraying it on, or the gel that you're using as a hand sanitizer, within 2 to 6 minutes will kill 99.9% of viruses and bacteria. And it's much healthier for your body than, I'll just say, some of the other things that are out there. So if you're looking for something healthy and more natural, that's actually going to kill and keep germs away and keep you healthy inside and out, because your skin actually absorbs nutrients and toxins. And so you want to make sure what you're putting on your skin is a healthy constitution. So that's part of why I really, really love the Silver Shield.
Yeah, well said, Shelley. And I would love to hear what some of your favorites are. You know the product line very well. You're a healer, as we mentioned. What would your top three immune strengthening products?
Yes, thank you for asking, Scott. So before I even get into my top three, one of the questions that I get a lot of, before I go into that, is what do I do to wipe down my counters with? What do I do to clean with? What can I clean my laundry with? How do I sanitize things and not have my endocrine system disrupted because I'm dealing with a lot of chemicals that I'm spraying and breathing in to try to, kill things? And I'm bringing this up because a lot of my clients lately, over the past 2 weeks coming in, as I do the Zytoscan, the two top things that are coming up is endocrine disruptors, anger, and fear. And so one of the two things that are going to depress, those are the three things, or two things that can depress the immune system, is anger and fear. But then what are endocrine disruptors? And I did a podcast that actually talked about that. A lot of endocrine disruptors come from cleaning chemicals that you get off your general store. And even some of the ones that say that they're healthy and they're clean or they're organic, you really do have to read the ingredients on the bottle to know what's in it and know that it's healthy for you. one of the things that there's a whole laundry list of why I particularly like working with Nature Sunshine products, but their cleaning supplies, their essential oils, everything is healthy for the body and healthy for the environment. So you don't have to worry about that you're overloading with additional toxins when your immune system's already depressed. So they have a product called Essential Shield, and it's a it's a cleaner. I use it in my wash. I've used it to clean, the toilet, the shower. I use it in the colon hydrotherapy room because the essential oils act as a disinfectant. If you read what's on the bottle and you read about the essential oils that are in it, it kills things like MRSA and bacteria and viruses and things like that, which is part of why I love it. Plus, it leaves a clean, fresh scent. So, Len. So the benefits of the Essential Shield, as you see, it's a multi-purpose concentrated cleaner. It is highly, highly concentrated. A little goes a long way. So, and there's instructions on the back of the bottle. So if you're going to use it as a spray cleaner or use it straight, it'll tell you how to do that. And it cleans a variety of surfaces and just provides a healthy environment. And a lot of people get concerned about their kids and putting their hands on things and putting them in their mouth. And there's some products out there that aren't, it'll say in the warning with the, do not ingest. If you ingest, call the people to come out and help you get better or actually take you to the hospital. So that way you don't get sick or flush your eyes out if you get it in your eyes. So the products through Nature Sunshine are very safe. And I'm just going to take a side commercial break. So one of the ways that you can find Nature Sunshine products is you can actually check out my particular site, which is alderhealingcenter.mynsp.com. And you can go to Nature Sunshine Direct. And then, all right, so my favorite products, my number one, no matter what is going on with your immune system and no matter what you're taking, if you're not having enough bowel movements, the herbs are not going to be as effective. So my number one product that they have that I absolutely love is called Clean Start Cleanse. It comes in a mild version. So if you are going pretty regular, but you need help with some healing, maybe you're having some acid indigestion, you're with all the stress that's going on these days, a lot of people are coming in with stomach distress. So the Clean Start Cleanse will actually help to not only get your bowel movements moving, but it will actually help to heal the entire digestive tract. If you're not aware, eyes, nose, mouth, all the way through anus is one big pipeline. And that mucosal lining, you have inflammation in your gut, you have inflammation in your small intestine, it's going to affect your nasal passages. Well, when your nasal passages are draining, a lot of times, and why you can end up with pneumonia or lung infections is because it's draining down your throat, but it can also get into the lungs. So along with that, and Scott, thank you for bringing up Silver Shield, because I do recommend when you have the heater on that you run a vaporizer while you're sleeping and put the Silver Shield in that. So when you're breathing, it's actually helping to heal your passages and keeping your nasal passages moist. So part of why infection starts is because the mucous membranes become really dry and they can actually get cracked, and then you have a bloody nose. How do you stop that? Well, part of it is having the vaporizer running. You can also diffuse essential oils. I love lemon. Peppermint is great, especially at night, or rosemary has become one of my favorites because it really helps keep those airways open so you can breathe in easier while you're sleeping at night. So then when you're running around during the day doing what you're doing, you actually have greater capacity not just to breathe, but keep bacteria and viruses away. Scott, anything you want to say about that?
Of what Essential Shield does. I probably have at least a dozen bottles of that. We actually have it in a small essential oil size bottle, but also as the video, which I loved, is the larger concentrate. So yes, you've given us two great applications for that product, Essential Shield. And it's just, I love the recommendation to put it in a vaporizer to fill the room during the night. It's with everything that's going on, it's yet another arrow in our quiver to help us get through these crazy times.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I was reading my notes. Len, poison control. So when you ingest those chemicals that off of cleaning products, you call poison control.
Yeah.
So a little slow on the
Yeah.
uptake here. So, and the other part, it's, what were you going to say?
Oh,
Scott?
just no, that's okay. That's what makes this fun. Is
Yeah,
we're live and it's raw.
it is. And so, and so I'm going to go back to the colon cleansing. So not only does it begin to heal the alimentary canal, it helps, there's herbs in it that help to eliminate toxins out of liver, gallbladder, kidney, bladder, blood, lymphatics, and improves the motility of your movements. Because as you begin to heal your body and clear out those toxins, those pathways of elimination need to be open and flowing so you can excrete them and they don't stay in your system. So important. And as a colon hydrotherapist, what I particularly look for healthy to be is within a half an hour to an hour of eating, you're eliminating. So if you're eating 3 meals a day and snacking 3 to 4 movements a day, it's a good thing. Especially when you're finding that you're not feeling so well. It's partially because you have toxic buildup. Those pathways of elimination are not open. So how do you get them open? Clean, Start, Cleanse, my number one. My number two is the Stress J. Because during these times, it's so when we work with the body, the mind, and the spirit, one part of you does not exist without the other part of you. So, how do you calm down your mind? How do you calm down your nervous system? I love the Stress J, and you can read more of it on the website or call me directly. Stress J addresses your adrenals. When you're stressed out, your adrenals get exhausted. That's your fight or flight, and that's what keeps you going. And I'm finding a lot of my clients coming in, they're just exhausted and they have absolutely no energy and don't even know how to begin to get the energy. So Stress J is one of the products that I recommend, including the Distress Remedy, which is a flower essence remedy that helps you on a whole nother emotional level be able to de-stress from some of the toxic things you're seeing and experiencing. Scott, anything you want to say about that?
Stress J is one of our all-time favorite immune system products. It's probably goes back almost as old as the company does. So probably been around 40 plus years for good reason. It's just a beautiful combination of herbs. We actually also have it available in a tincture. If someone would prefer to take it in a liquid, that is an option. But it's fun hearing what your favorite products are, Shelley, because they remind me of some of these oldies, goodies that have stood the test of time. Stress J is certainly one of those.
Those oldies but goodies remind me
Yeah.
of you.
Awesome, Shelley. Look at the talent you have.
Oh boy. And then we were at conference this week. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Just we
Orlando,
go tonight.
Florida. Yeah. And we
Yeah.
were trying to go live in Florida on location, and that didn't work out, which is part of why we're here tonight together. And introduce 2 new products. I have them right here. Should I show them?
Oh, would you? Yes, that would be
Yeah.
a big benefit, big bonus.
So it was about 4 or 6 months ago. Nature Sunshine produced or delivered to us, presented to us, 4 CBD products. One day, one night, 130 milligrams and 117 milligrams, and can be used for different things and alternated for different reasons. And for more information about that, you certainly can reach out to us to find out more. So I'm really, really excited because some of the people that I've been talking to, like teachers and police officers, are like, I'd love to have a full spectrum CBD product or hemp product, but I can't
Mm-hmm.
have anything that would test me for having THC in my blood or in my system.
Yeah.
So, drum roll, we now
That's right.
have hemp, or not hemp, but it's hemp. Let's see, here it is, hemp seed oil.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not very good at this. Here we go, hemp seed oil, and it's zero, yes, zero THC. I started taking this and I'm just loving it. And it has a
Mm-hmm.
mint flavor to it. Anything you want to say about this product, Scott?
Yeah, thank you, Shelley. I think you hit on one of the big things, and that is that this product, because it does not contain THC, does not have CBD in it, it is
Yeah.
good for everybody. You mentioned the firefighters, the policemen, the teachers, anybody that might be subject to a test where if THC was found in the test, they could possibly lose their job. Up until now, they've not had a product a hemp seed product that would be safe or that they might be comfortable taking. So there's a huge market for people that can benefit from our new hemp zero product that you just held up for us. It's going to be huge. It's already jumped to, I think, about the number 4 top selling product in all of our products. We have over 500 different products just in the week it's been around. So yeah, it's a great product. You mentioned it has a nice peppermint flavor, so it goes down easy, and it's going to deliver. Sorry, Shelley, maybe one more quick thing that I'd love to insert about this.
Yeah, sure.
With our nearly 50 years of experience as an herbal company, we've been able to take the best of the botanical world and infuse it into this hemp seed oil and get that hemp seed oil to deliver essentially the same effect that the top 7 CBD companies that are out there deliver. So said another way, with our hemp seed formula with zero THC, zero CBD, with those plants and the hemp seed oil, we can essentially do the exact same thing that a company that sells CBD can do. Without worrying about the THC. And so it's a home run product. As I indicated, sales are already off the chart, and we're so excited to have it available.
Now, I want to show you something, because as I've been studying the CBD and the hemp, and when you're looking at a product and you're looking at full spectrum, which means that all of the cannabinoids within that product, the whole plant is used, not a portion of it, not just a few of them, the whole plant. And if you can see this is actually like a green color, a dark green color. Oh, there we go. And so that's one of the ways that you can tell that you've got a quality product. And I'm so, so glad that we have this available. I'm going to take a short break here and just kind of talk about my clients and what you guys are dealing with. And I know that there's different concerns and fears, and some are in lockdown and some can't get to the office. And I get it. I completely get it. I want you safe. I want me safe. And so what I do want to let you know is I am taking consultations over the phone. So if you're needing some healing work or some energy work and just need to be shored up, I can do that at a distance for you. You don't have to be here at the office. If you wanted to have a reading, or there's other services that are offered that can at a distance, call us and we'll talk about a plan and create something for you, and set up times for us to actually do this via computer. So then that way we can see each other. Your needs are still being met and you're still being taken care of. during these times, there's so much media that we're being bombarded with that's talking about a lot of the traumas and dramas and things that are going on in the world. And it's sometimes really hard to find that happy place within yourself or that peace within yourself. So I like that the camp is here. But the energy work, like Reiki, like 1 hour of Reiki is like getting 6 hours of sleep. Why is that? It's because it's calming down the nervous system. And with some of the other things that we do can help make a huge difference for you and your family. It doesn't matter the age or what anybody's going through. So call us at 630-328-3928. We're here to help and assist you in whatever way that we can. And last but not least, my next favorite product that was kicked off at conference is our Relief CBD Cream. And I slept really wrong last night. So I woke up, my neck was killing me, my back was killing me. So after my shower, I rubbed some of this on, and I've gotten through my day with no pain, which is kind of unusual because I'm almost in pain because of some of the accidents and surgeries I've had. So, Scott, would you take a moment and just share a little bit about the Relief Cream?
Yeah, I'd love to. Thank you, Shelley. Yeah, as you just indicated, that's another brand new member of our Kemp line of CBD products in a cream. It's a topical. The other products that we've mentioned up to this point are all taken orally, internally, but this particular product is designed to deliver CBD right onto the skin, right into an area that's perhaps, as you mentioned, Shelley, you slept kind of a little off last night, woke up with some discomfort. That's exactly what this product is designed to do, is to provide relief to areas that maybe are a little bit out of homeostasis or out of balance. We gave everybody that attended our event last week a full-size bottle of the CBD Relief Cream. We gave it to them on a Friday afternoon. I had people approaching me at conference a couple hours later that had already applied it to an area that was uncomfortable for them, saying, I can't believe what I'm experiencing in 2 hours. Yeah. I had several people approach me the next morning after they had gone back to their hotel rooms Friday night and applied it to maybe a knee or a shoulder, wherever, and said, I cannot believe overnight the positive effect that the CBD Relief Cream has given me in just these few hours. So again, we're on to something here, Shelley. This is a product that's going to be, I think, a must-have for several people. Maybe eventually most of us will want to have something like this on hand, just for those joints, those surgeries, as you indicated, the accidents that we've had that just are pesky and annoying. Let's try the CBD Relief Cream and see if we can't address and provide, not just address. We're not putting on a Band-Aid. It's not. It's delivering CBD into the area that is out of balance and that needs healing, and let's see what we can do. I'm confident that a lot of people are going to start feeling much better once they start taking this product.
I think so too. And one of the coolest things is that the CBD and the hemp seed oil enhances any products that you may be taking. So what you will find is you'll actually start feeling better a whole lot faster. And who doesn't want some of that?
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah. Scott, really thank you for being on the program today. Any last words for our listeners?
Oh, thank you, Shelley. This has been a lot of fun. I truly am, as I mentioned at the top of the call. This is an honor for me. I've known you, as I indicated, for several years. I've been to Alder Healing Center at least 2 times, maybe even 3 or 4. I've seen what you do there. I have met some of the other people that work with you. You really have a beautiful healing center. And I think in this tumultuous time that we're living in, people are searching for places like Alder Healing where they can discover peace over fear. And I really applaud you for what you're doing. You've invested a lot of years into your expertise. Shelley, I know you're a colon hydrotherapist, but you're much more than just that, not just that. That's important. But you do a lot of things. You have a lot of modalities that you and your team can offer to the community.
Yeah.
So I guess my final thought is, we're resilient. We together we can lock arms. We can start taking some of these products that we've been discussing tonight. Shelley can help you get on a protocol that's going to get that immune system bolstered and stronger to deal with whatever might come your way. But together, let's approach this as an opportunity to bring hope to a world that really needs it, especially right now. And
Yeah.
Shelley, that's what you and your team does so well. So kudos to you. I applaud you from here in Utah. Keep up the great work, and I look forward to hearing great stories from you, from your team, in the weeks and months ahead as we overcome these temporary challenges.
Yes, thank you. And thank you very much. So, for those of you who follow me on YouTube, when you go to the YouTube channel, please like and subscribe, and please share with other people what we're up to. And my last words for you is, let's make this the best day ever. Every day is one day that we have that we didn't have before. And it's in how we share with each other, how we care of each other and support each other. Have a great night, and we look forward to seeing you real soon.